What's up guys, welcome back to the next video on learning Laravel. My name is QDSZani and you guys are watching my channel Croywood. Alright, so in this video we're going to see how to redirect a page. Say for example there are instances in when you guys do programming, if you guys want to redirect a user say from page A to page B or page C to page G, or sometimes you want to get the user to come back, or for example you guys want to redirect the user to payment page, or if you're in product page, or you want to go say you want to let the product user know that you have something in a feature in product you want to redirect. So the redirection is very useful part of the Laravel, and is also useful part of being a Laravel web developer. Alright, so to start with the Laravel redirection, we go ahead and start our PHP artisan serve. And once you guys here is you start your Laravel, we go here at the page that we've seen here. We've seen this page in the blade template that we have injected here, that we have extended this page. We have applied yield, and we have applied yield footer, and we have applied injected the section and section. Alright, so we go ahead here in web. If you guys look at here, say for example we already learned the as, and in the previous video, say for example we have done route, and we've done a get, and say for example we have a page. If you look at this page, layout app, say for example layout dot app for example, and then we can put our array, then we put as, and we can put this one as for example app for example. Instead of going layouts, we don't use layout, we just put an app for example, and then we do function. Alright, so how do we do, for example we already discussed the as, and if you look in here on top in the previous videos, if you look in here, we have student ID dot as. We're looking for a student dot show in here, because we had student dot show, and we already see the naming, Laravel naming as. Alright, so now for us to, if you have for example we have a lot of pages here. We have a page user, or we have page layout app, or we have a page ABC1, which we've seen in the previous videos. So we have a master page, we have a test page, and that's not a blade, just a PHP. Just I created this page for testing purposes. What if we want to, for example, redirect this page? Okay, so in order to do so, we put this is the right page, for example. We put right page, or landing page, whatever page. We want the user, let the user know that they reached the right page. Alright, so now we gonna come here, and for example we say test. This is our page, and here as my test, for example, we put a my test. So if we go there in my test, we're gonna see the return view test. For example, we're gonna put a return, and we do test. Okay, so we go here and we refresh our Laravel. So we go and put a, for example, test. We see if test work. This is the right page. How about if we go, for example, we go another page, and for example we go ABC page, or I'm gonna put ABC. I see if I have a route for ABC. So that's my ABC page, and I have a route for my ABC page somewhere around here, ABC or ABC1. How about if I don't want to go to ABC, I want to redirect to, for example, the test page. So I'm gonna put a return. If you guys want to redirect from say ABC, you don't want the user to go in this page, and you want to go to the, you want to let the user to go to, you want the user to go on the test page. So what you guys gonna do is that you guys gonna put a return, and you guys gonna put a redirect. So what we're gonna redirect is we put a route. We put a route, and route with the small one, and where you guys gonna want to go. For example, you can put a my test. For example, you can just put a name, my test. Okay, because now we put a save all. We effectively tell the Laravel that anyone who wants to go to this page, redirect to this page, and we are providing the name my test. So because we are putting a name as, and we put that one, now effectively Laravel thinks that Laravel sees this one, my test attached, gonna attach to this. So now we are routing to this my test. Anyone tries to come in this page. So we're gonna save, and we're gonna refresh, and you guys gonna see that one we have routed there. So for example, now the user, anyone come and put up, for example, ABC is very useful because as a successful Laravel developer, you go there and your boss tells, look, this page is not working at the moment, can you redirect the user to another page? Every now and then you guys go there and say testing a page, and the user, instead of going this page, you guys redirect to another page. So how about if we finish this redirect here? If we finish this one and we put it here, you're going to see that the actual ABC page, you guys are going to see this one. So if you, because we have commented, and now we put a ABC, for example, we put a ABC, and you guys are going to see here. But if you comment this one, for example, and activate this one, then you guys gonna go on the my test. We can use the name of this in here to route it to that page. If you don't want to use the, say for example, this name, you guys can redirect in more than one way. For example, we can do return, and we put a redirect. So, and then we put a to test, say for example 2, and then here we can put a test. So now instead of putting as route, we can just directly, we can go on the test. So how do we gonna go on test? So now instead of for example ABC, our ABC1, I'm gonna go directly on the test. So if I copy this one here, and if I comment this one, so I'm gonna comment, and I don't want anyone to go ABC or ABC1. I want the users to directly go on the test. So here now, if I want to put a ABC, I'm gonna go straight away here. Our for example ABC1. This is the right page. For example, this is the test page. So I'm gonna put it. This is the test page. So test page. So we know that we are here at the test page. So if you don't want to put, for example, the reference, if you don't want to put this one route, instead of my test, you can put the name. You can just put a simply return redirect to the test. There are, as I said, there are more than one way. You don't need to put a sometime test. You just put a return redirect, for example, and then you can put a test here. So here now, if I put a ABC, for example, now I put a ABC. First thing, I need to go and refresh. So if I put a ABC, I'm gonna go to test page straight away. So if I go in test page, and if I put a H1, for example, and if I put a H1, keep in mind I'm not using the blade. This is just normal PHP. This is for testing purposes. I'm not really blade like this ones here. This is just normal PHP, because Laravel can take the normal PHP as well as blading template. So you've seen that blading template is amazing. You guys can do a lot of it has a lot of functionality. You guys can inject. You guys, it has a section, it has yield, it has a say footer, header, whatever. But here you guys can directly make PHP here. So you guys can use it view or redirect route. You guys can use this naming reference, or you guys can here you guys can just directly go toward the page test. And as I said, there you can do more than one way. You can comment this one, and we can do return, redirect, and then we put a scope resolution operator. We put a 2, and then we're gonna put a test. So here now we're gonna say, for example, is ABC1. We're gonna see refresh, and we're gonna see ABC1, and we're gonna go. So looks like this one has to be uppercase. So we put uppercase, and then I think you guys make sure this is uppercase, so it's not lowercase. So here you're going on a redirect page. Or if you guys like, we can go from, for example, from this page directly to the say test. For example, if you guys come here and say route, and then we, instead of get, we put a redirect, straight away redirect, and where we want to redirect from, say ABC1, where you guys want to redirect to test. We can straight away do this. I'm going to remove this. You guys can go straight away from ABC to the test. So Laravel is going to come and see, look for ABC somewhere here. Say for example here ABC1, and I'm going to jump to test, which is this guy here. Say if I go here again, if I put a ABC1, I'm gonna get to this page again. You guys can do this. For example, you guys can do from ABC, which is this page. You guys can jump to this page. So you guys can try any page you like. So for example ABC, you guys can see here. You guys can even put any page you guys like here. For example, login, or you guys can go from login to that page. So we're gonna try login. For example, we're gonna go on login, and this admin login, and then now we're gonna go from login. We're gonna want to jump to that. Say test. Say for example login, we're going to redirect it to the test. So now we're going to see login. So if you put a login, we're going to end up to test page. So that's a login, we're going to end up to test page. Alright, so I'm going to comment this one. I'm going to show you guys how to redirect with, for example. So we're going to uncomment this. We're gonna go here. It says return redirect. So if you want to go in the ABC page, and then you guys want to go return redirect, you guys want to go and test, we can do with we can use with. So we can pass array. We can say error, and what's the error? It's a key value. The error is true. You guys can put false. And what's the message? And we can put a message. You have error on test page. And you can put 3 dots here. Okay, so I save all. Now if you go on ABC, we're gonna go on test page, but with the message. Say for example, now we refresh. So if I go on ABC, I'm gonna go here, but if I type something test1, for example, that I get gonna go on the fallback. But if I wanna, for example, do test ABC, so what was that? ABC, I'm gonna go, but I'm not getting any error. So we can make a redirect controller. For example, if we come here, you guys can go on command, which is cmd, and we open the command. There are two open, so I'm gonna navigate my way to put a cd, for example, to make controller. So I put a cd wamp 64. So I put a cd to www. So I'm put a cd to Laravel. So I put a cd first Laravel, and now I make a controller. I'm gonna put a PHP artisan make. I'm put a controller, and I want to put a redirect. So I'll make a redirect controller, and now I'm going to see my redirect controller is going to be ready. So I have a redirect controller, and for example, in my redirect controller, I have a function index. For example, we put a public function index, and I'll put echo. This is redirect controller. Alright, so now here we can put our controller here. Say for example here, and I'm gonna put this one back, and I'm gonna put this one back, because and now here I wanna put my controller. So from test, and I'll open route get, so if I want to put a test, and I want to put a controller, and my control redirect controller, and I want to put an index. So I want to put a route, I want to put a get. So here I want to put a redirect, and here I want to put a function, and in my function I want to put a return redirect. What I want to redirect, so I want to put an action, and my action I want to put a redirect controller at the index. So I want to redirect controller at index. Alright, so if I save all, so if I want to put a test, or if I want to put a redirect, or you can put a red, and I should go here redirect controller. So if I put a red, okay, so I don't have comma, so if I put a red, redirect controller does not exist. Redirect, there is a spelling mistake here, guys, and if I put a RR, this is redirect controller. I'm getting straight away on the redirect controller. So if I put a red, I'm getting here on redirect controller. So we are landing here on this page. I'm going to get here. If someone I'm going to close this. If someone type here, if someone put a red, I'm going to go straight away on the controller. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you guys have any question or comment, leave in the comment box. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.